move now to France for the 8th race of the XTERRA European Tour. This will be the 9th edition of this event, which is based at the beautiful Lake of Longuemare. We're in Les Vosges, a beautiful forested part of northeastern France with small mountains covered in fresh pine forests. Overlooked by La Boule de Diable, a huge boulder left after the Ice Age, the lake is a fantastic venue for this iconic XTERRA race. We've had some epic muddy editions here in the past as the weather can get very wet, but luckily this time around the sun shone and the venue looked outstanding. Again, some of the most experienced XTERRA elite athletes were in France, including Austria's Karina Vasle and Bradley Weiss from South Africa, who are regulars on the XTERRA European Tour.
The European Tour has got 17 races in total. This will be the 8th stop on the European Tour here in France. So far we've been to Malta, Greece, Cyprus, Belgium, Switzerland, and the racing has been really exciting and really brutal. And following from South Africa, it's been really hard to watch and not be part of the races, so I'm very excited to finally be here in France and my first stop on the 2018 XTERRA European Tour here at XTERRA France. And this will be the start of my build-up towards the European Championships, which is in Germany on the 19th of August.
I started with the first race in Malta. Yeah, it was a good race for me. I finished second, and then I just continued. So I went to Greece, Portugal, Italy, Switzerland, Belgium. So now I have 7 races in the European Tour, and yeah, this year everything went perfect for me. I had 7 podium finishes, and yeah, I hope the season keeps on like this.
An athlete's coach can be key to their success. Spain's Ruben Razafa has been XTERRA world champion on 3 occasions and puts many of his achievements down to his coach.
Coach is very important for the athlete, and in my case the coach gives me the keys and for training every day and give my best every day.
Now let's return to find out more about Leslie Patterson. She's one of the most popular and unique athletes on the XTERRA circuit. This season she's already gained her slot for the spectacular XTERRA finals in Maui in Hawaii.
So I started triathlon when I was 14 years old. Dare I say how long ago that was. So I've been in the sport for a long time. My first one in triathlon was actually the Scottish Championships when I was 14 years old. My first XTERRA win was, oh gosh, I think 2009 in Santa Cruz. And then I've had a good few wins since then, luckily. During my free time, I'm not sure I have any free time, but I actually run a coaching business with my husband, who's a sports psychologist, called Braveheart Coaching. So we coach a lot of amateur athletes that come to all the races, which is wonderful. But my other career is actually in film. So I write screenplays and produce feature films. In fact, one of our big feature films is All Quiet on the Western Front, which is set near here in France. So hopefully I'll shoot that next year and maybe come and race at the same time. That would be great. Chocolate. My favourite food has to be chocolate. I'm a girl. So advice for newbies is to enjoy your own journey. It can be overwhelming listening to everyone else and everyone else's opinions and judgments, but really focus on yourself and have gratitude for, you know, the joy of being able to participate in this wonderful sport.
The French event is the largest XTERRA event in Europe, with over 2,000 athletes signing up to compete over the weekend. The race combines a 1,500-metre swim with a gruelling 34-kilometre mountain biking loop and a lung-busting 10-kilometre trail run. It's one of the marquee events of all the XTERRA events around the world.
I feel a little bit stressed. I don't know how it will happen. You know, XTERRA it can happen very many things.
It should be fast and furious out there, and looking forward to it.
Super nervous, I'm really anxious, I'm ready to go, I'm excited to go, I'm going to kill it out there.
Yeah, I feel very good today, so I prepare that course so much since a long time, so I'm very happy to be here.
After an epic start and a fast run, Ruben Razafa led the race from pillar to post, and he crossed the line for a convincing win. He was followed home by Spain's Arthur Farizier, who was able to keep his second place after a solid run. Behind him, Weiss and Serreras battled it out for the all-important third step on the podium. In the women's race, as the start was signalled, the women set off, and soon gaps in the field started to appear. Brigitte Poor again showed her true grit and determination to produce yet another fabulous race. It was her 7th podium finish in 7 races as part of the European Tour. She was followed home by Karina Vasile and Alina Karaskova.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I arrived here with a good sensation in my training.
It's amazing. It is like a dream. This is one of the biggest races, and I can't believe it. So I'm super happy with this result.